stomping up and down that road.
Nothing too particular of up and down that road.
He just wanted to lay down his heavy load. Why don't you swing down, chariot, stop and let me ride?
Swing down, chariot, stop and let me ride.
Rock me, Lord, nice and easy. I've got a home on the other side. Why don't you
Swing down, chariot, stop and let me ride. 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 Rock me, Lord, nice and easy. I've got a home on the other side.
So while these guys are still on stage, I'm going to go ahead and give their awards for their class. It's very hard to choose these because everyone is so talented and has grown so much in a year where no one really thought we'd sing, let alone grow in our voice, because singing with masks is so weird and difficult and hard to breathe. But they've really been troopers. We're going to start with our Most Improved Award. I had the pleasure of teaching this student last year as an 8th grader here at Eagle Rock. She was not in choir in 7th grade. We stole her a little bit from the orchestra department. But she was really involved in musical theater and really liked singing and thought, you know what? I'm going to take choir and I'm going to try to improve that. Started off as an alto and then realized this year, hey, I have all these high notes. Let's play around with those. She has really grown to be a really rock of her soprano section. Our Most Improved vocalist goes to Miss Marina Renna. And since both of our choirs are mixed, we're going to give an outstanding female and an outstanding male vocalist to each. It's my way of getting by without choosing just one. So our outstanding male vocalist is a student who his voice dropped, as it happens to all of my students, but that he didn't let that get in his way, and he has the best disposition I've ever seen. I don't think I've ever seen him not smile. His energy is infectious. All the kids love it. If I let him have a dance party every day, he would, and everyone would join him. So our outstanding male vocalist and the rock of our baritone section is Mr. Ethan Barton. And last but not least, our outstanding female vocalist. This student, again, I had her last year, but not for both years in middle school. And a lot of my students I have had for now 3 years. And this student has come up. She sings middle, which is hard. If anyone's ever sung in a women's choir, singing the middle part is the worst one. No one likes it, and yet it's the one that makes the most beautiful harmony. And she always tries her best and is a rock in her section. Beautiful voice that I cannot wait to see continue to grow. And our outstanding female vocalist is Miss Charlie Sumption. All right, you guys can go ahead and go back to your seats. Your part's done. Concert is our senior song. And these seniors, most of them I have had now for 2 or 3 years, and I'm going to miss them. They have some absolutely beautiful voices that we're all going to miss. And so I'm really glad we are able to showcase them for you tonight. So if our 5 seniors would please come to the stage.
front of me, speaking words of wisdom. Let it be. Let it be, let it be, let it be, let it be. Whisper words of wisdom, let it be.
Living in the world agree there will be an answer, let it be. And though they may be parted, there is still a chance that they will see. There will be an answer, let it be. Let it be, let it be, let it be, let it be. There will be an answer, let it be. Let it be, let it be, let it be, let it be. Whisper words of wisdom, let it be. And when the night is cloudy, there is still a light that shines on me. Shine on till tomorrow, let it be. I wake up to the sound of music. Mother Mary comes to me, speaking words of wisdom, let it be. Let it be, let it be, let it be, let it be. There will be an answer, let it be. Let it be, let it be, let it be, let it be. Whisper words of wisdom, let it be.
So much for me lasting without crying all the way to the end, but I'll blame the hormones. So as you can see, beautiful voices that we will sorely miss, but we've got some youngins that are ready to take their spots. So our next class is our final class. This is our chamber choir auditioned ensemble. And without further ado, here we go. So I have a few more awards to close out our evening. That's quite a finish to a song, isn't it? I love those cluster chords. I don't think there was one note left out. So we're going to start with our most improved vocalist for this class. This young man came to us only last year, and this year he is a senior. And he had been in choir in middle school, but had taken a couple years off, and his voice has grown into a beautiful baritone voice that is so integral to his section. So our most improved vocalist this year is Mr. Skylar Young. Our outstanding male vocalist for this class, it's very hard to choose. We have so many phenomenal men in this choir. I mean, really, this absolutely stunning voices, as you could hear as they were featured in this last song quite a bit. We had several that had to pinch hit for us in certain things. Crew Searle had to switch and sing tenor with 1 day's notice for festival, so that was quite a shock. We have kids that have just been working really hard this year. One stands out because he's our only true tenor in the entire choir. And thank goodness for him, or we would really be lost. And not only is he our only one true tenor, but his voice is beautiful, and it's only going to continue to grow. Our outstanding male vocalist is Mr. Jason Gillespie. I have two more awards. Our outstanding female vocalist is a student I have had the pleasure of teaching at Skyline all 3 years that I've been here. When I first started, the kids had no idea that they would have a new teacher. I was hired 2 weeks before the school year started, which is always an issue as a teacher coming in because they don't know you and they don't know you're coming, and it's a bit of a culture shock. This student from day one shocked me with the beauty of her voice, and it was natural, untapped, absolutely stunning, pure soprano voice. She made it to the All-State Choir 2 years in her high school career. I know that if we had done it last year, she would have made it. Oh, no, you did make it last year, actually. If we had done it this year, she would have made it again. And she is the absolute rock of our soprano section, and we'd be lost without her. Our outstanding female vocalist is Miss Hallie Erickson. And our last award goes to a student that I have depended on far too much this year, and she has not complained. I have had the pleasure of teaching her for 2 years, her younger siblings for a couple of years, and there's more to come in that beautifully talented family. This year, we added a position amongst the students, not only section leaders, but a student director who would stand in, lead warm-ups, conduct occasionally, and whenever I couldn't be there, would be the music leader in the room, because let's be honest, having a music substitute is far and few between, okay? So not only has she been my right-hand woman all year, her voice is beautiful. And I'm so glad she stuck with choir after taking it for 1 trimester that first year and said, you know what, it's kind of worth it, I'll keep going. And I'm so glad she has. So our Student Leadership, Choral Leadership Award goes to Miss Pacey Taft. Thank you so much for letting me teach your kids. I get to make music every day, which is just beautiful. We laugh, we cry, we make silly jokes, we say the most random things. Cough, cough, John Start. But we bond, and we're a family, and we look forward to those that come. We are sad for those that leave our program. But we're really thankful for the memories. So, yes. No. The answer is always no, John. John, no.
It's realistic. Raise your hand. Raise your hand.
I've been signed into a 4-year contract here. They literally are holding me against my will. But if I'm gonna be honest, working with these people are really, really like probably the most best thing about going to Skyline. I probably would have gone to a different school if it wasn't for this. So thank you. Thank you.
That was very kind. All right. So as I said, thank you again for coming tonight, and we hope you enjoyed our concert. You guys are free to leave the stage and join your parents. Thank you so much.